Building trust in a relationship is like constructing a sturdy bridge. It requires a solid foundation and careful maintenance. Did you know that trust is the cornerstone of every successful relationship, yet many couples struggle to establish and maintain it? According to a survey by the Gottman Institute, trust issues are cited as one of the top reasons for relationship dissatisfaction. In fact, 55% of couples report that lack of trust has negatively affected their relationship. In this article, we'll explore 9 essential foundations of trust that every couple needs to know. From the power of authentic communication to navigating digital fidelity and supporting each other's dreams, these strategies will help you strengthen the bond with your partner and foster a relationship built on mutual respect and understanding. Join us as we uncover the secrets to cultivating trust in your relationship, one chapter at a time. Whether you're starting a new relationship or looking to deepen an existing one, these principles will guide you towards a more fulfilling and trusting connection with your loved one. Let's dive in. Chapter 1: The Unshakable Bedrock, Authentic Communication. Trust in any relationship starts with authentic communication. Being able to express your thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment or rejection is crucial. It's like building your house on rock instead of sand. Did you know that a study by the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that couples who communicate openly are 62% more likely to report higher relationship satisfaction? That's a big deal. One strategy for authentic communication is active listening. This means really paying attention when your partner speaks, without planning your response in your head. A simple "I hear you" can go a long way. Another tip is to use I statements instead of you statements. For example, say "I feel upset when," instead of "you make me upset because." This shifts the focus from blame to sharing your feelings. Remember, communication isn't just about talking, it's also about understanding. Take the time to understand your partner's point of view. As Stephen Covey says in his book The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Also, don't underestimate the power of nonverbal communication. A reassuring touch or a warm smile can convey trust and understanding better than words. Lastly, set aside regular time to talk. Life gets busy, but prioritizing time to connect can strengthen your relationship. Even 15 minutes a day can make a difference. Chapter 2: Vulnerability's Power, Embrace Openness. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but in relationships, it's a strength. Being open about your fears, hopes, and dreams can deepen your bond. Brené Brown, in her book Daring Greatly, highlights that vulnerability is the birthplace of love, belonging, joy, courage, and creativity. She says, to love someone fiercely, to believe in something with your whole heart, to celebrate a fleeting moment in time, to fully engage in a life that doesn't come with guarantees, these are risks that involve vulnerability and often pain. But I'm learning that recognizing and leaning into the discomfort of vulnerability teaches us how to live with joy, gratitude, and grace. One effective strategy is to share your insecurities and fears with your partner. It might be scary at first, but it shows trust and invites your partner to do the same. Another tip is to practice empathy. When your partner shares something vulnerable, respond with empathy and support, not judgment. According to a study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, couples who show empathy during conflicts are more likely to resolve issues and maintain a strong bond. Creating a safe space for vulnerability also means respecting your partner's feelings. Avoid dismissing or minimizing their emotions, even if you don't fully understand them. Finally, remember that vulnerability builds trust over time. It's not a one-time thing but a continuous process of being open and honest with each other. Chapter 3: The Trust Equity, Consistent Actions Over Words. Actions speak louder than words. Consistency in actions builds trust equity in a relationship. When your actions align with your words, your partner knows they can rely on you. A survey by the American Psychological Association found that 93% of people believe reliability is a key component of trust in a relationship. So, being dependable isn't just nice, it's essential. One strategy is to follow through on your promises. If you say you'll do something, make sure you do it. Even small commitments matter. Another tip is to be punctual. If you agree to meet or call at a certain time, stick to it. Being on time shows that you value and respect your partner's time. Consistency also means being predictable in your behavior. This doesn't mean being boring, but rather being reliable in your reactions and emotions. For instance, if you've had a rough day, communicate that instead of lashing out. Your partner will appreciate the honesty and understand where you're coming from. According to John Gottman, a leading researcher on relationships, couples who show small, consistent acts of love and kindness are more likely to stay together. It's about building a reservoir of positive experiences. Lastly, consistency builds a sense of security in the relationship. When your partner knows they can count on you, it creates a stable foundation for your relationship to grow. Chapter 4: Loyalty in the Small Moments, Everyday Integrity. Trust isn't just about the big things, it's built in the small, everyday moments. Loyalty and integrity in these moments can make a huge difference. Did you know that small acts of kindness can increase relationship satisfaction? A study in the journal Emotion found that couples who regularly performed small acts of kindness for each other reported higher levels of happiness. One strategy is to be truthful in all situations, no matter how small. Honesty, even about trivial things, builds a habit of trust. Another tip is to show appreciation regularly. A simple thank you or I appreciate you can reinforce your loyalty and commitment. Keep your promises, even the small ones. If you say you'll pick up milk on the way home, do it. These small commitments add up. Loyalty also means defending your partner, even when they're not around. Speaking positively about your partner to others builds trust and respect. As Maya Angelou said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Make your partner feel valued and respected every day. Being present is another key strategy. When you're with your partner, be fully there. Put away your phone and give them your undivided attention. Lastly, practice patience and understanding. Everyone has bad days, and being patient shows your commitment to the relationship. Chapter 5: Digital Fidelity, Trust in the Age of Social Media. In today's digital age, trust can be challenged by social media. Transparency and boundaries are crucial to maintaining trust online. A Pew Research study found that 45% of adults in serious relationships say the internet has had an impact on their relationship. So, how you handle your digital life matters. One strategy is to set clear boundaries. Discuss what is and isn't acceptable behavior online. This might include how you handle friend requests, comments, and likes. Transparency is key. Share your online activities with your partner. This doesn't mean sharing passwords but being open about who you're interacting with and why. Another tip is to avoid secretive behavior. If you're hiding your phone or being evasive about your online activities, it can create suspicion. Respect each other's privacy. While transparency is important, respecting privacy is equally crucial. Trust that your partner isn't doing anything wrong unless you have a reason to believe otherwise. According to the book Reclaiming Conversation by Sherry Turkle, face-to-face conversations are essential for building trust. Make sure to balance your digital interactions with real-world connections. Don't let social media replace actual communication. It's easy to misinterpret messages online, so ensure you're having meaningful conversations offline. Finally, be mindful of your online presence. What you post and how you interact online can impact your partner's trust. Be respectful and considerate of your relationship. Chapter 6: The Apology Culture, Repairing Trust After Mistakes. Mistakes happen in every relationship, but how you handle them can either break or build trust. Apologizing effectively is key to repairing trust. A study by the University of Miami found that sincere apologies can significantly reduce anger and increase forgiveness. So, don't underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. One strategy is to take full responsibility for your actions. Avoid making excuses or shifting the blame. A simple "I was wrong, and I'm sorry" can go a long way. Another tip is to express genuine remorse. Your partner needs to see that you truly regret your actions and understand their impact. Offer to make amends. Ask your partner what you can do to make things right and follow through on your promises. As Gary Chapman explains in his book The 5 Languages of Apology, people have different ways of giving and receiving apologies. Learn your partner's apology language and use it to communicate your regret effectively. It's also important to change your behavior. An apology means nothing if the same mistake keeps happening. Show your commitment to change through your actions. Forgiveness is a two-way street. Be willing to forgive your partner's mistakes, too. Holding on to grudges can erode trust over time. Finally, learn from your mistakes. Use them as opportunities to grow and strengthen your relationship. Every mistake can teach you something valuable about yourself and your partner. Chapter 7: Financial Fidelity, Transparency with Money Matters. Money can be a sensitive topic in relationships, but transparency and honesty are essential for building trust when it comes to finances. Research from the National Endowment for Financial Education shows that financial dishonesty is one of the leading causes of divorce. Being open about money can prevent misunderstandings and conflicts. One strategy is to have regular money conversations. Set aside time to discuss your financial goals, spending habits, and any concerns you might have. Another tip is to create a budget together. This not only helps you manage your finances but also promotes transparency and accountability. Be honest about your financial situation. Whether you're in debt or have savings, share this information with your partner. It's important to be on the same page. Agree on financial goals and priorities. This might include saving for a house, planning for retirement, or paying off debts. When you're aligned on goals, it's easier to make financial decisions together. Consider merging some finances. While this isn't for everyone, pooling resources for shared expenses can foster a sense of unity and trust. As Dave Ramsey, a financial expert, says, personal finance is 80% behavior and only 20% head knowledge. How you handle money together reflects your values and priorities as a couple. Respect each other's financial habits. You might have different attitudes towards money, but respecting each other's perspectives is crucial for maintaining trust. Finally, revisit your financial discussions regularly. Circumstances change, so it's important to keep your financial communication open and ongoing. Chapter 8: The Silent Agreements, Unspoken Understandings. Not all aspects of trust are communicated verbally. Unspoken understandings and implicit agreements also play a significant role in relationship trust. Research by Dr. John Gottman has shown that couples who intuitively understand each other's needs and desires are more likely to have long-lasting relationships. One strategy is to pay attention to your partner's nonverbal cues. Sometimes, what isn't said speaks volumes. Notice their body language, facial expressions, and gestures. Another tip is to cultivate shared rituals and routines. These can be as simple as morning coffee together or a weekly movie night. They create a sense of predictability and connection. Respect each other's boundaries. Understanding where your partner draws the line fosters mutual respect and trust. Create a safe space for difficult conversations. Sometimes, unspoken tensions need to be addressed. Approach these conversations with empathy and openness. As Esther Perel, a relationship therapist, suggests, the quality of our relationships determines the quality of our lives. Cultivating trust through unspoken understandings enhances the quality of your relationship. Celebrate each other's successes. Acknowledging and supporting each other's achievements strengthens your bond and reinforces trust. Lastly, be consistent in your actions. Reliable behavior builds trust over time, even in areas that aren't explicitly discussed. Chapter 9: Trust and Growth, Supporting Individual and Shared Dreams. Supporting each other's personal growth and shared dreams is vital for fostering trust and connection in a relationship. Studies have shown that couples who support each other's goals and aspirations report higher relationship satisfaction. Your partner's success can be your success, too. One strategy is to actively listen to your partner's ambitions. Show genuine interest in their dreams and aspirations. This validates their goals and strengthens trust. Another tip is to offer encouragement and constructive feedback. Sometimes, a gentle push or supportive word can make a significant difference in pursuing dreams. Create a shared vision for the future. Discuss where you see yourselves individually and as a couple in the long term. This aligns your aspirations and builds trust in your joint journey. Respect each other's individuality. Supporting personal growth means allowing space for each other to pursue interests and hobbies independently. As Helen Keller famously said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." Trusting in each other's potential amplifies your collective abilities. Celebrate milestones together. Whether big or small, acknowledging achievements strengthens your bond and reinforces trust in your partnership. Finally, be each other's cheerleader. In times of doubt or challenge, knowing your partner believes in you can be a powerful motivator.